so excited about introducing the person who actually drove down here to share with you his story of where he got started. And I'm going to tell you a little story just quickly. I actually came to my first challenge party, like some of you tonight came to your first challenge party, and this individual was the one that was doing the challenge party. And I sat in the front row and watched him share this story, and I said, if he can do this, I can do this. And I was convinced that I absolutely could do it. He has now actually started off leading the charge, letting us build a team, of people, because he is our leader. He's our mentor. He's the one that makes things happen for us and gets things done. And he has set the example for all of us to be able to go out on this mission and help change the world. So I want him to come up here and share his story all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. 5-star ambassador.
Hey,
you're welcome.
Y'all give it up to Ambassador Ms. Kate Spencer. Thank you again for opening your home. Thanks for having me and my sidekick, Ambassador Benji Nix back there. That's my driver for the next 24 hours. Not bad when you got a 6-figure driver. But anyway, I asked Benji, did he want to run to Miami with me? And he's like, let's see, I don't have a job, and yeah. I was like, it's going to be a quick trip down and back. And he's like, sure, let's go. I love that. Oh, no. Anyway, excited to be here. We have been running. I am all over the place. If I told you my schedule in the last 7 days, you'd be a little bit afraid. But I am kind of 2 inches off the ground. I know you can't tell, but I am certainly excited to be here in Stewart. I used to drive down here every night, believe it or not, in a UPS truck. Y'all know where the UPS hub is here? Anybody know where that is? I know. They used to bring a big old set of doubles down here, 2 o'clock in the morning when all of you guys are asleep, and head back to Jacksonville. And that's what I did for about 20 years. Driving a truck, working out, trying to eat right, but I was unsuccessful in losing that last 20 pounds when my friend called me about the challenge. Oh, John, how you doing out there in Des Moines? Is it Des Moines? Hey, buddy, how's it going? I know it's a little lag time on Skype, but good to see you. It looks like you're just standing there. But but anyway, when my friend called me about the program, that's where I was every night, 5 nights in a row. Stephanie was a stay-at-home mom of our twin 3-year-old boys, and this just made sense. We both wanted to lose a couple of pounds, and we certainly wouldn't mind some extra income. And so it just made sense. Once we tasted the shakes, we loved them. I was drinking a couple of different protein shakes at the time. None of them were exciting. How many of y'all ever had a protein shake? I mean, there was nothing exciting about it, but we know we have to supplement because we don't get enough protein in our diet. If you're going to work out and build good quality lean muscle, you have to supplement. And so it was nothing strange to mix a powder and a 2% milk to drink it as a protein shake. Never really done a meal replacement, but I realized that if you're going to lose weight, 80% of it is what you eat, right? I mean, did that come by way of announcement? I hope not. So I realized that if this shake was 90 calories in serving, it was low carb, low sodium, low sugar, low fat. It was something that tasted good and certainly something that I could afford. I would give it a shot. So I started having a shake every night on my way to UPS. I lost 5 pounds in 1 week doing that. One shake as a meal replacement. And then I would eat 2 other normal meals. Now, that first week I'm down 5 pounds. But I didn't say anything because I thought I was having a good week. You ever thought you had a good week? Oh, I just had a good week, And I ain't had one of them in 20 years, but I had a good week. And so the second week I'm down 8 pounds, and that's when I really got excited because I really noticed the difference in how I felt. 8 pounds is a lot of weight, whether you realize it or not. 2 more weeks in, I'm down 12 pounds, and I literally watched, don't make me take the shirt off, but I watched my love handles disappear in 1 month. And that, come on now, don't start with me. In that pool. But really, I got excited because I realized I worked with 350 guys that all drive rigs. And what do you do when you are bored at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Take your shirts off.
Take your shirts off. Yes, if you're home. But if you're out on the road in an 18-wheeler, you eat. And so that's what I did. And me and most of my buddies, we would eat. And so this made sense. I dropped 12 pounds. I started sharing the program. We had a party just like this. 32 people show up. None of them knew anything. This was 3 years ago. We were all just excited about the possibilities of drinking these shakes, losing some weight, And then the idea of sharing that testimony, whatever it was, with some of our friends and family for a secondary income. There were no BMWs outside. No one had really lost any weight. But we realized if you drop your carbs and your calories on a consistent basis, you're going to probably lose some weight. Amen? I mean, if you don't pull up and order a number one and you drink this shake, you're going to probably lose some weight. I didn't have to go to school to figure it out now. And so literally, that's how we started sharing it. Hey, look, this stuff tastes good, it's affordable, and it works. And we had a couple of small testimonies that we leveraged in the marketplace of Jacksonville. 12 days in, I pick up my BMW. Second month, I match my salary of 19 years. A year into it, 6 months in, I hit ambassador. You don't know what that means. It don't matter. Just meant we started making over $10,000 a month. I don't know about y'all, but would you if you ain't never made $10,000 on the side of your job and still go to work at the same time, you got to try that one time before you get out of here. Go to work like nothing's changed, but you got $10,000 a month coming in on the side. It's a beautiful experience. Your coworkers. Anyway, yeah, your boss doesn't bother you quite as much as when they find out. But anyway, a year into it, I decided to quit. 37 years old, walked away from a pretty good job with 20 years on at UPS, and a lot of people thought I was crazy. But what they didn't see was this whole idea coming to, what it is today. They didn't see the #1 health and weight loss challenge being formed. They didn't see a company that was going to move $1 billion in sales in literally 3 years. They didn't see, a challenge that would help individuals just like the ones you saw up here lose 15 million pounds in about 3 years. They didn't see Project 10. They had no idea that Project 10 kids would be, announced a year and a half after I retired from UPS. But thank God I got close enough to the guys on that video. I got close enough to the leadership. And as a matter of fact, the reason that I'm leaving my house today to go to Miami is because the guys on that video, the co-founders of this company, said, Kevin, you got to be in Miami on Thursday morning at 11 o'clock. And when you don't have a job and they pay you the kind of money they pay me, you say, yes, sir. And so we're going to learn about some very exciting rollouts that are going to be happening within the next 30 days. All of you guys will find out within the next month. And we're about to take this thing to the next level. But 5 months from the day I left UPS, it got a little bit better. We went from $15,000 to $65,000 a month 5 months from the day I left my job. Now, I don't know about y'all in Stewart, but in Jacksonville, that's high cotton. But it was certainly a life-changing experience. Last year we had our best year financially ever. Almost $1 million last year promoting this thing, just shy of $1 million. You could have never told me that when I signed the application. How is that possible? That a guy who failed college and negotiated his way out of high school, that's my mama. How could, he and his wife create a multi-million-dollar company and almost a 7-figure a year income, moving a $2 milkshake that is virtually invisible. We don't own a building. We have no employees. We have nowhere we have to be, but yet we move $15 to $20 million of this stuff every year with no overhead. And you got to ask yourself, well, how is that possible? Well, I'll tell you how it's possible, and I usually like to have some props up here, but here they are right here. Yeah. It's possible because our program works. We realize that 7 out of 10 Americans are what?
Obese.
Overweight. It's not a secret. All right. I was in Seattle last weekend. I was in Atlanta this weekend, going to Seattle the weekend before that. And in between that, I was in Atlanta and Birmingham. Somewhere else in between that. Where am I now? Stewart. See, Miami tomorrow. I can name about 8 cities I've been in the last 2 weeks, and it don't change when you're in Seattle. 7 out of 10 are overweight in Seattle. It didn't change in Birmingham. It certainly didn't change in Atlanta. All right? I don't think it's changing here in Stewart. It probably won't change in South Beach tomorrow. And I'm sure it won't be different in Philly when I get there on Friday morning. Okay? It's consistent. 7 out of 10 are overweight. Oh yeah, I was in London 2 months ago. It was the same over there. And Northern Ireland with your buddy in Belfast. And Manchester. I was walking through Trafford Centre in Manchester, England. Didn't change over there either. All right? So we realized that there was a need for our program. 7 out of 10 are overweight. Obesity kills 7,600 people a day. All right? Did y'all know that? That's more than 9/11. And it's mainly because of the way we eat. It wasn't something we were born with, was it? It's because most of us pull up and we order, and we're time starved. Well, here's a solution to that problem. A shake that is convenient. It tastes, well, let's start over. A shake that tastes good. Because how many of y'all know if it don't taste good, we might as well shut the doors and go all home. Because if this didn't taste good, I don't care how much money you could make, I ain't going to drink it if it don't taste good. Does that make sense? I mean, really, that was the first thing. I went to that first part, I was praying, Lord, please let it taste good. Because if it don't, I'm not going to be able to tell my friends it tastes good, and then it doesn't.
Yeah.
So it tastes good, it's affordable at less than a couple of bucks, and it's convenient. Because you can make a shake in a couple of minutes and you're on your way out of the door, right? Here's your selling message. On top of 7 out of 10 being overweight, it saves you money because it's a meal replacement shake. So you drink a shake instead of eating. Then you get 3 people to join you on the program, and now you don't have to pay for your product. Okay? So, saves money. You can get the product absolutely free. Try that at Zaxby's. Okay? Take 3 buddies to Zaxby's and say, hey, these 3 are with me. Can I get a discount or something off my next meal? Anything. Coupon, anything. As a matter of fact, I got 6 of them, okay? It doesn't work anywhere outside of Visalis, okay? And then the last one, there's a 90-day money-back results guarantee. 90 days, use the program as directed, a couple shakes a day. We've got a metabolism booster, an appetite suppressant. We've got everything you need for a total body transformation. Use the program as directed. For whatever reason you don't like your results, guess what? Send the products back, 100% of your money is refunded. Try that at GNC. Try that at Vitamin World. Try it at your local gym. Yeah, I've been working out here since March, and this just ain't working out. I know it's so funny. I mean, seriously, try it. Call me after they kick you out, right? So it doesn't work anywhere, but it works here. So it saves you money. You get it free, 90-day guarantee. That is your closing message. There is no risk. There is nothing to think about. Everybody wants to lose a little bit of weight. Most people are looking, that are already at their desired weight, are looking to maintain or add good quality lean muscle. You can do both with our program. The product is even kosher, which is a big one today. Gluten-free, which is a huge one. Lactose-free. Oh yeah, did I say it tastes good? I keep hitting that one because let's just get real honest, y'all. If it didn't taste good, none of us would be here.
Amen.
But because it does taste good, we've got an opportunity to go share it with everybody we know. You can lead with the product. And if I could teach you one thing tonight, or share with you one thing tonight, it would be to go put shake in every single person you know. Don't do a whole lot of talking about how great the program is. Don't talk about Project 10. Get to their home and make them a shake and then begin to speak. Because once they taste the product, then it's half the battle. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, they taste it and they go, they don't do a backflip like on a commercial and go, wow, that's the best thing I've had. No, they go, that don't taste bad. Taste it again, it's pretty good. I could see myself drinking that. Now, how do I use this? Oh, you drink one of these instead of eating once a day or twice a day, whatever your 90-day challenge goal. Guys, let me tell you this too. I do a lot of parties. I do a lot of parties. That's how I do a lot of parties. I do a lot of parties, okay? Big ones, little ones, one-on-ones, 300-person parties. We did a party in Birmingham the other night. It was so hot in there. Boy, let me tell you. I walked in. It was so, they didn't have enough room. They had 50 people in the hallway that couldn't get in. They were upset too. But let me tell you, this is what's so exciting. I've never been at a party with this many winners and Body by Body finalists and champions. We had a couple of hundred folks in Atlanta the other day, and I didn't have this many winners and champions in one room. So you got...
Team winners.
Hey, all we do is win. I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with a winning team. And that's what it's about, y'all. We are winning. We're making a difference. We're helping a lot of folks, and you guys are leading the charge. So Project 10, I didn't even get into that. But, I mean, are you kidding me? Doc, what'd you do with your $1,000? Well, there you are, right there. Don't even matter.
I invested in self-improvement, in
self-improvement.
self-development.
I love it. Kate, what'd you do with your $1,000? Shoes. There you go. Great. Love it. Don't matter. It's yours. Whatever, right? And Kat, you won $1,000.
I did. Put it back in the business.
Put it back in this. Great. I mean, are you kidding me? It just doesn't get much better than that. Oh, and how much did you lose? 150 pounds? Oh, 10. I'm sorry. So you lost 10 pounds, they gave you $1,000. Come on, that doesn't even sound real, does it? Guys, listen. The ball is in your court. Go share it. He who shares it the most wins. It's not some widget that no one's ever heard of. It's not the next, cell phone that's going to make iPhones obsolete. It's not run-free pantyhose, okay? It's nothing goofy like that. It is weight loss and fitness. And everybody who is anyone has a goal of doing better. We're that company that helps you accomplish your physical goals by giving you the meal plan. Then we send you to Terry to go work out in her Zumba class, right? Terry will tell you, you can go work out with her all day long, but if you're eating like a nut, then you ain't going to see the results. Amen?
Amen.
I love that. Guys, this is it. Last thing. We're about to introduce something that's going to take it to the next level. I cannot wait to get to Miami tonight. All of the 5-stars, all of the people who make between $500,000 and $3.5 million a year are flying and driving and doing whatever, boat, whatever they got, getting to Miami right now. All right? Those 50 of us, all headed to Miami right now. And Blake Mallon and Nick, two of the co-founders, are going to be there. We are about to launch a product. This is what Blake said on the Vision Call Monday night. What we did in shakes, we moved $1 billion in 3 years in pretty much shake volume. We had no idea that this shake would move $1 billion in 3 years. We thought it would do well, but we really didn't see $1 billion worth of shake in 3 years, creating the fastest growing company in direct selling on the planet. 2 years running, 2011 and 2012. Think about this. That happened, and we realized at the end of 2012 that we're pretty much a weight loss company. That's kind of what we realized. Oh, shoot. We have 15 million pounds and all these people that have lost a bunch of weight, like Tanya and Terry Gardner, right? We're a weight loss company. It took us $1 billion in sales to realize that. Watch this. This is so exciting. If you get this, you won't sleep until next week. We did that on accident through shakes. The products that we're about to launch at Vitality are not a shake product, but the potential for these products outweigh shakes. I don't know how many numbers or how many fold. Okay? I don't know. I promise I don't know. I just know it's going to be big. Okay?
We'll wait here tonight.
We'll wait.
No, don't go there. Just track them.
So, can you imagine adding to an already exploding business? We've already served over $500 million of these shakes. We've given away more shakes than probably most companies will ever move in volume. And now we're about to add a different product in a different arena from shakes that has the potential to dwarf what we've done in 3 years, creating the fastest growing company. This is an addition to. We're not getting rid of this. This still is here. Hello? I mean, ask the folks in the UK, are they excited about shake?
Yes.
Yeah. We put 15,000 people in the UK in a month and a half.
Wow.
All right? Guys, we are the company. We are it. While everybody else, any copycat company out there that's trying to do what we're doing is just getting it, they're just realizing, oh, shakes, right? Oh, weight loss. We realized that a year and a half ago. Now we're moving into a whole different arena, but I mean, we are the king in this right here. And so, guys, I don't know about y'all, but I'm excited to be in the right place at the right time with the right company and the right people at the helm of the ship. There's not another company that can put the numbers up that we've put up, and there's not another opportunity that you have to go out and help your friends and family get into better shape. But there's not a personal trainer in the world today that can do what we can do in this arena. And I work with tons of them. I mean, I was in a CrossFit gym in Atlanta on Sunday, and we must have had 200 people at a party. And this is a big CrossFit gym. But that gym can't do half of what Kate Spencer can do on a monthly basis in her organization. Right? That's right. So you got a platform here that you can help more people than you could ever imagine. So let's go out and change some lives. Amen?
Amen.
I'm going to stick around just for a little bit because I don't have a job, but I do need to be in Miami before midnight. So I'm going to hang out for a minute. Thank you again for having me.